faces life in prison without parole, or he could face the death penalty.
A health alert tonight. Local and state health leaders sounding the alarm for people to get vaccinated. This comes as cases of the flu, RSV, measles, and pertussis are rising. Recently, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services overhauled its childhood vaccine guidelines, recommending fewer shots. But doctors in Michigan are urging people to follow another set of recommendations.
We recommended to clinical providers here in Michigan to follow the vaccine recommendations and the childhood vaccine schedule put out by the American Academy of Pediatrics, AAP, and the American Academy of Family Practice, AAFP. We did this in light of some of the changes that we have been seeing federally.
Also, HHS recommends consulting with your doctor about getting the flu or COVID-19 shots. You can watch the full roundtable on today's vaccination recommendations from the state on our streaming platforms.
The U.S. Departments of Health and Human Services and Agriculture released new dietary guidelines today. They echo